Hello, I'm Olivia Afonso, a grade 12 student at Jean Vanier Catholic Secondary School. Today, I'm going to talk to you about my struggle as a high school student during this COVID-19 outbreak. Now, I understand that this pandemic has been hard on people all over the world. People have lost their jobs, people have lost loved ones, become sick, and have been isolated for months now. We've had to go without seeing our friends and family for so long and have been prevented from doing many things that we love. According to Medical News Today, there are currently over 7 million cases of COVID-19 worldwide. That's a lot. And according to BBC, the unemployment rate in Canada has spiked up to 13%. Many people have lost their jobs because of this and are struggling to provide for their family. Many people have been forced to adapt to this new reality. For some people, it may come easy, but for most, it's very difficult. I personally am tired of being alone and want to go and see my friends. Like many, I have used Zoom or FaceTime to stay in contact with people, but there's only so much you can do over a computer screen. The only positive I have with being in isolation is that I have been able to spend a lot of time with my family. I come from a busy household where on a regular day we would be out doing sports or other activities, rarely having time to come together and eat dinner as a family. With all the free time, we have been able to eat dinner almost every night together, and I've had all day to spend with them. This time, I know for a fact, has been very special for my youngest sister, Clara. She and I have been spending all our days hanging out together and have had many sleepovers. She recently went to my father crying, saying that she was so upset that I would be leaving for university and I wouldn't be here with her. It was a very cute moment, but it also made me realize how special this time has been for her and I, because it was the last chance for us to hang out and just be kids together. Like many others, because of the virus, I have been denied attending many fun events, activities, and more. I'm a tap dancer, and every summer I dedicate a lot of time to training. I attend different workshops, intensives, competitions, and participate in many shows along with many of my friends. Recently, I just turned 18, meaning that this summer I would have been able to participate in the adult classes and events, but it was all postponed until next year. I was supposed to have the opportunity to work with many famous dancers from Canada and around North America, but it will have to wait. I now have resorted to taking classes through Instagram and YouTube Live or through Zoom. It is not as fun over video, and I miss being in class and just being there learning in person. Something else very major that I will be missing is my graduation and prom. I, like many other high school students, am missing two major milestones because of this country's state of emergency. Not only are high school graduates affected, but also elementary school graduates and post-secondary school grads. I mean, don't all you adults remember your prom? Graduation? It's something you'll all remember for the rest of your lives, which unfortunately the class of 2020 has been deprived of. The day the announcements came out about the cancellation, I called my friends and we all jumped onto a Zoom call. There were a lot of tears and complaints because we would never get to experience what we had been waiting and dreaming of. We will never have the chance to show our children our funny, outdated prom photos or share our memories of our last moments walking through the halls together. I personally am not one who enjoys big events or dances, but I'm aware that many of my friends are more upset about the cancellations than me. I have not yet purchased a prom dress, unlike most girls in my grade. I know that many of them are upset that they spent hundreds of dollars on a dress that they have nowhere to wear. Along with the cancellations of prom and grad, the rest of our school year was cut short. We didn't get the chance to walk the halls one last time as students of Jean Vanier Secondary School, and instead are forced to finish school online. Although it's not the most ideal situation, many pros have come out of independent learning. We have all had to adapt to the new situation, learning how to prioritize our work, create our own schedules, and be responsible for learning all of our lessons on our own. As a grade 12, pursuing university in the fall, online learning has helped me realize what my weaknesses are as a student. I have realized how much I procrastinate and how easily I get distracted. To stray from doing these bad habits, I have been able to create weekly schedules so that I can get my work done on time and not leave all my assignments to the end of the week. I've also made sure to sit at my desk away from my phone so that I don't get distracted by social media. Going into university next year, I will now have improved on some of my bad habits, making me hopefully a more successful student. The online learning has also been somewhat good for me as well because I am an independent learner. I don't mind collaborative work, but I always prefer to do individual assignments over group projects. Due to everyone being confined to their homes, we haven't had the ability to work with other people, allowing me to get all of my ideas down and finish my work whenever I want instead of having to rely on other people. This situation has also dramatically changed my perspective on my understanding of education. I realized how much more effective I absorb and understand information when I'm in class. The hands-on learning and discussions have always kept me engaged in what we are learning, but now I'm just sitting at my desk trying to learn and not get bored and disinterested. It's very difficult. Like you all know, I am not the only person who feels this way in regards to what is happening in the world. There are kids all over who are struggling with online learning, forced to stay confined to their homes, missing out on fun events or activities that have been planned, and are suffering due to this pandemic. I recently asked a few grade 12 students from around the GTA how this pandemic has affected them in their grade 12 year. The responses were overwhelming because of how similar their opinions and losses were to mine. Now, I would love to share with you a short video I put together of everyone's opinions and how this has affected them.
Hi, I'm Jen. I go to Etobicoke School of the Arts.
My name is Mairead, and I'm a grade 12 student at John Vanier Catholic Secondary School.
My name is Felicia, and I go to Jean Vanier Catholic Secondary School.
Hi, I'm Riley, and I'm from Father Leo J. Austin Secondary School.
There, my name is Haley. I'm from Corpus Christi.
My name is Josh Kilb. I attend Cutler Park Secondary School in Mississauga.
Hi, I'm Emma McKinnon. I go to JV.
Hello, my name is Spencer Goodbody. I'm a grade 12 IB student from St. Thomas Aquinas. Recently, with the outbreak of COVID-19, life has changed.
The biggest impact that the coronavirus has had has been on education. I believe that some students need that in-class environment with students, with their teachers. I also believe that some students need that one-on-one time with their teachers to for further help or, just to answer any questions they have.
The virus has probably affected me in a more stressful way, along with having to balance school and work, just dealing with people and individuals who give you a hard time about changes that obviously this virus has brought among us. It does get to you sometimes and can be pretty stressful.
The biggest way the pandemic has affected me is that it's caused me to be unmotivated to do any work and has kept me from getting the most out of my last year.
Coronavirus has affected me in several ways. The most obvious one being that it took away my grade 12 year. I won't have the prom, the graduation that I've been dreaming of my whole life. It's also affected me in ways that I didn't expect, being my mental health and the mental health of my friends and family. It really took away so much. I haven't been able to see my friends or my family. My field hockey season was canceled. Basically, my whole life was canceled.
Cancellation/postponing of prom and grad, as well as not being able to see my classmates, I only got one thing to say about that.
This really sucks.
This year, I missed out on the opportunity to represent Canada at the NORCECA Championships.
My senior year was really affected because everything is canceled, which is such a bummer.
I don't get prom. I don't get to live those last moments walking through the halls. Grad is rescheduled, but it just doesn't feel the same, and I miss everyone.
We are all feeling sad and upset about what this pandemic has caused us to lose, and we all want it to end. We all want to go back to our normal lives and continue our old routines. I want to go back to school and dance while others want to go back to work, see their family and their friends, go back to continuing hobbies, playing sports, and just go back to regular life. Unfortunately, right now this is not the case and probably won't be for a while. But the best thing we can do is abide by the rules, stay safe, and hope for the future. I want this to end, and I know that you all do too. Thank you.